Cops are looking at some new footage with the white car in it. Let's talk about it.
Pascal.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and on Twitter, The Pascal Show. One word, hit that like button down below, and let's not forget to crush that subscribe button if this is your first time checking out this channel right here. Anyway, we got to jump into this story. Now, this is interesting. Now, we already knew Moscow police have been out there looking for a very specific car, a white Hyundai Elantra between the years of 2011 to 2013. Now we have some new information out here. This is some crazy stuff, y'all. I'm very surprised. But now they are looking at some footage from a gas station after a clerk spotted the white car on night of the unthinkable. Now, before everybody gets all super excited, I have some thoughts about this. And I'm going to tell you all about this after our sponsor. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Pascal. I'm really excited to announce that I'm a part of a brand new app called Swagit app. It's right here. Take a look. It's called Swagit app. And get this, if you just want to see some really great behind the scenes footage, some content that you'll get nowhere else by yours truly, all you got to do is download the app and follow me there. The Pascal Show, one word. The link is in the description box and pinned to the comments down below. And get this, what's really dope about this is once you get this downloaded and you follow moi on this app, you are entered to win $100, y'all. 100 bills, baby. Doesn't that sound sweet? Just in time for the holidays. Doesn't that sound sexy? Now, you might be asking me, what is Swagit app? Swagit is a brand new video app that lets you gift points to your favorite creator, like me, and earn points each time. Exchange your points for gift cards or even PayPal cash. Just download the app by clicking the link in the comments and follow me, The Pascal Show. For exclusive content, you'll get this content only there and nowhere else. And also, you get a chance to win $100. It's that simple. So please go check it out. It's a fun way to be entertained, support the channel, and earn some extra cashola before the holidays. Go download the app. You get to win $100 and you get to see some cool stuff done by me. So what are you waiting for? Go download it right now. So let's get into this article, shall we? Because let's be real. Yes, this is great, but this could be any white car, y'all. This could be any white Hyundai, Elantra, Sonata, Frank Sinatra. It doesn't matter. It could be anything right now. But hey, doesn't matter. Still, it means that police are working diligently. They're working their butts off about this stuff. Yo, let's get into this article and see what's going on here. So they're saying, of course, this is the same night, okay? And this is the same night that this car was driving around. It was caught from surveillance video, from surveillance cameras, from a gas station in the area of Moscow on the night of the unalivings, the unthinkable that we are still looking at, still talking about after a whole month. Today marks a month, y'all, a month. So let's get into this, shall we? So it says exclusive. Detectives collected up to 8 hours of surveillance video Tuesday morning from a gas station in Moscow where a clerk saw a white sedan passing by at around 3:45 a.m. on the night of the unsolved, unthinkable things that happened to these 4 University of Idaho students, okay? According to store workers. An overnight assistant manager told Fox News Digital that she's been reviewing the tapes a little bit at a time over the past few days, looking for clues in her downtime on the graveyard shift. And let's keep it real, y'all. I mean, graveyard shifts in a small town like this, you might get a few people coming in and out during the week. And, you know, during her downtime, she's got a lot of downtime to go through surveillance footage. And of course, she's been dragged into this mystery, this case, and just like everybody else, she's trying to find ways to crack the case. And there it is. She finds something. And she continues saying that she said she was not working on the night of the unalivings, Monday night, she said she reached the 3 o'clock hour and spotted the car. She said she took a picture of the screen and sent it to an email address police set up to receive tips. And we're going to look at the photo here in just a second. But she said, I had a weird feeling to get on the cameras. Something in her spirit, right, made her get up, pull out all the footage over the past day, I'm assuming, or the last day or two, surrounding the unthinkable events, and said, hey, I'm going to watch all this surveillance footage just to see if I find anything, just anything. So she had a weird feeling about it, and she started looking into the footage. Okay. And of course, they were asking for her name, but she was asking for her name not to be publicized out of safety concerns, as the suspect remains at large, which, yes, I would be very concerned about. And I would be very concerned also about the amount of internet sleuths that are really going bat-ish crazy out here. And some people are just getting dangerous, y'all. Okay. It's just some people are getting to the point of harassment, and that's unnecessary. But as you can see, this is one of the photos. This is the photo that she took with her, looks like an iPhone, a screenshot of this car. Now, here's the thing. It looks like it could be the car, y'all. It really looks like it could be the car. But also, it might not be the car. There's a lot of white four-door sedans out here in the world, y'all. That could be a Mercedes. That could be a BMW. That could be a Toyota. It could be, man, it could be anything. Okay. I hate to be the skeptic, but at the same time, a white four-door sedan is a very broad stroke, broad detail, in my personal opinion. And I've said that in other videos before, in other lives as well. But at the same time, hey, at least this is something. And we could see the police are doing their work. So the car drove by real quick, she said, and turned down a side street off of Highway 8. Last week, police said that they were looking to speak with the occupants of a white Hyundai Elantra who may have information on the slayings of Madison, Kaylee, Ethan, and Xana. The three women lived together. We already know about that. And we already know that Ethan was over there, who was dating Xana as well. Police have said they believe anyone in the Elantra may have critical information to share in the case. Investigators arrived Tuesday morning around 11 a.m. to collect the video. Okay. Now, the store manager said that the officers identified themselves as state detectives and took the whole shift's worth of video. That's a whole lot of footage, y'all. That's a whole lot of footage. Asked if they found anything substantial as they left the building. One responded, not yet. And you can see in this video that she's proving that there's a timestamp of the time when she saw this actual car on November 13th. She shows it right there, November 13th, 2022 at 3:45 a.m. Now, again, they're looking for a white 2011 to 2013 Hyundai Elantra. And of course, they were saying that this car was last seen near the victim's home around the time of the slayings. The detectives went directly to the police station after leaving the gas station, and it's too soon for investigators to comment on the contents of the video. Now, Robbie Johnson, a police spokesperson, said police continued to seek help from the public, but said she could not immediately confirm whether the car on the gas station's video was the same Elantra. If you saw anything that night that looked strange, anything that you have to report, even if you don't think it's anything, we're still encouraging people to send that in, she said. When we did get that information, even if it's small, sometimes it's a piece. Sometimes it can piece together the timeline, put those puzzle pieces together, and we can get a greater, bigger picture of what's going on. No suspects have been publicly identified or taken into custody. And that's the other thing, too. They still have nobody right now. There are no prime suspects. They don't have anybody right now where they can sit there and go, oh, he's the bad guy, or oh, he was there, or she was there, or so on and so on, right? And of course, the internet is going absolutely but crazy with their speculations, with their theories, everything from which we will most likely talk about these theories even more, but we talked about a bunch of them with private investigator Jason Jensen in my morning show. So please go and check those out when you get the time. We did talk about those things, and he really did break it down. He put in his own personal 2 cents about things. He said, hey, some of those theories might make sense, and he debunked a bunch of other ones as well. So please go and check that out. But right now, you see right here, this car, the footage right here. And to me, yes, this is a big deal. I will say it. It's a big deal. Finally, we have something. We have a little bit of something, right? But at the same time, this could be any car. I don't mean to be the bad guy here, but that could be any white 4-door sedan. I will say that. Now, I do want to show you guys a little bit of a clip from what we have from this news station covering the fact that they have found this car in this surveillance footage. So let's take a quick look at that.
About an hour and a half ago, Fox News Digital reporting that detectives have obtained 8 hours of security footage from a gas station here in Moscow. And the biggest thing to take out of that is that they saw a white sedan passing by the gas station early in the morning, the night of those 4 murders. And that's relevant because over the last few days, police have been asking the public's help for any information on a white 2011 to 2013 Hyundai Elantra. That car was spotted near the scene of the crime on the night of those 4 murders. Police believe that whoever was in that Elantra could have critical information related to this case. And the Moscow Police Department has been combing through hours of surveillance footage, hasn't resulted in any leads yet, but police are saying that even though they don't have a suspect, tips are coming into the department, and this is not a cold case.
Okay, so now you see that, right? Now you see that obviously local news, national news, etc., is covering this and saying, "Hey, the 50 has gone to this gas station, gotten the whole shift of surveillance footage to comb through it even more, to take a look at it, to see what's going on. This car just whizzes by the gas station. That could very well be the car. Let's be real. I know I'm being a skeptic, but at the same time, it could very well be the car. And also, it could very well not be the car. Again, I will say there are a lot of white 4-door cars out here in the world. And I know it's a small town, but at the same time, a lot of kids drive around with a white 4-door car. Okay. But I am hopeful to see what happens here because this shows that they are still working. They don't have anything. They have a crime scene. They have 4 students that have lost their lives, and they're lost. They're still trying to figure out where the hell is the bad guy, what is the truth, and they're slowly starting to piece this together. I have to remind most people that are getting really disgruntled, annoyed, frustrated about this whole situation. Listen, this is 4 different lives, 4 different people, 2 different rooms, 3 floors of an entire home. There's a lot that they have to break down. There's a lot that they have to look through and find out what actually happened. There's so many storylines with every single one of these kids. It's a lot to comb through. It's a lot to look through. But at the same time, I look at this and I say, okay, they're showing, it's obviously one thing is showing proof that they're working really hard to find out what the heck is going on. But again, I'm also just staying a little skeptical and saying, hey, this could be any car. But hey, again, I will sit here and say, what say you guys? Okay. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think that this is the car with the bad guys in it? Or this is the car with some guys or people that were there in the area that could know or hold the key to what happened to these kids? Or no? Definitely comment down below. I still believe in my heart of hearts, if they're really looking for this car, I think this car is gone. I think this car was a stolen ride. If the monster was driving this ride at 3:45 a.m., God knows where they were running off to. But at the same time, do you think that they're still going to be driving around in said car? I doubt it, especially after they hear national news saying we are looking for a white Hyundai Elantra. Chances are they're probably going to ditch the car. But I really, really do think that they stole this car, if it has to do with the monster that did this unthinkable crime. If it's that, I think he stole it. So they're going to probably find it somewhere in a ditch, somewhere in a vacant parking lot, or somewhere in the bottom of some pond or lake. That's just what I think. But I could be absolutely 110% wrong. The possibilities, as I've said before, are vast. So let's see what they say. Let's see what the police actually see in this footage. I got my fingers crossed. I really do. I'm hoping that they find something worthwhile and gets us closer to finding out what happened to these 4 kids. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Where do you stand on this? You know what I'm saying? Do you think this is a big moment or no? Comment down below. All right. Don't forget to hit that like button down below and most definitely crush that subscribe button. It'd be great to have you a part of the Pascal Show family. Anyway, it's time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys in the next video. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.